Magandang araw mga kaibigan. Pag-usapan natin ngayon ang kalagayan ng isang incumbent governor sa Mindanao, si Misamis Oriental Governor Unabia. Nasa hot water siya ngayon. Alanganing kalagayan dahil sa kanyang mga statements, anti-nursing profession and anti-Muslim, specifically Maranao, remarks sa kanyang pangangampanya. So ako, may anak ako na nurse, marami akong kamag-anak o kaibigang nurse. Ako, hindi magandang pakinggan yung speech niya sa isang campaign rally. Ganon din, marami akong kaibigang mga Muslim. Hindi maganda yung kanyang birada tungkol sa mga kapatid nating Muslim, specifically Maranao. Dito sa Inquirer.net na balita, Misamis politician may also hear from COMELEC. Papatawag siya sa COMELEC dahil sa kanyang mga remarks. Okay, so after a Pasig congressional bet, another politician, this time from Mindanao, has come under fire for making misogynistic remarks during a campaign sortie. The Commission on Election is expected to issue a show cause order against Misamis Oriental Governor Peter Onabia over sexist remarks he made about the nursing profession. So, ito, yung sinabi niya, kasi ang provincial government ng Misamis Oriental, merong nursing scholarship program. So, sino ang qualified sa nursing scholarship program? Mga magaganda lang daw na babae. Kung lalaki ka, disqualified ka dahil pangit daw ang disqualified daw ang mga pangit. Sabi niya, kining nursing, Bisaya to, kining nursing scholarship program para rani sa mga bayi, dili pwede ang lalaki. And katupag yun, mga babae nga gwapa. The nursing scholarship is only for women, not for men, and only for beautiful women. Grabe. So, sinabi niya yan sa isang campaign rally sa Villanueva, Misamis Oriental last Thursday. Dinagdag pa niya, dili man pwede ang maot, kay kung luya na ang mga lalaki at tubangon sa pangit na nurse, naunsa naman musamot atong sakit. In English, it's a no-no for the unattractive because if a male patient who is already weak is attended by an ugly nurse, what would happen to them? Their illness could get worse. Ano ba klaseng utak ng isang gobernador ito? So, ako, may anak akong nurse. Marami akong kaibigan. Pamangkin ko ngayon, kumukuha ng nursing. Napakasakit, Kuya Peter. Ano ba? So, ito, mayroong isang youth advocate, Cyrus Arado Ubay, Balcueva, nakunan niya ng video itong si Governor Onabia, yung speech niya, ipinos. Kaya nagiging viral. Ay ito, ibinalita ng Inquirer.net. Okay, so, sinabi ni COMELEC Chair George Garcia na they will issue show cause order. Okay. So, maliban dyan, meron pa siyang naunang remarks tungkol naman sa Muslim Maranao. Ito. On top of his sexist remarks, Onabia made an anti-Moro pitch, a veiled one for his son Christian, who is seeking re-election as congressman. Christian's rival is a candidate who is married to a Maranao politician. Okay, so ganito itong si Governor Onabia, may anak siya, tumatakbong congressman. Ang kalaban, politician na nakapag-asawa ng Maranao family, Maranao politician. So, sa speech, ganito. Onabia suggested that if his son's opponent wins, the Maranaos would dominate Misamis Oriental, and the province and the Cagayan de Oro City could suffer from security instability just like the Bangsamoro Autonomous Region in Muslim Mindanao. His scare tactic was backed by photos flashed on giant screens such as the aftermath of the bombing of Holo Cathedral in January 2019 and the bombing of the Mindanao State University gym while Holy Mass was celebrated in December of 2023. Sabi niya, musugot mo niyani? Papayag ba kayo nito? Pinakita yung picture sa MSU Marawi bombing at Holo Cathedral bombing. So ano yun? Di ba pananakot? Tapos generalize niya na lahat ng Maranao mga terorista. O di ba masakit? Kaya ang nangyari, issue ng apology itong Governor Onabia, yung ganyang presentation niya, yung remarks niya against mga kapatid nating Muslim Maranao. Grabe. Carlos Conde, Senior Philippines researcher for Human Rights Watch, called Onabia's remarks deeply concerning. Governor Onabia's anti-Muslim rhetoric is deeply concerning. He knows the real struggle by Mindanaoans to keep harmony in the region that has been driven by conflict. So, masakit yun. Ako, personal experience, ang mga kapatid nating Muslims ay tunay na kaibigan. They are willing to die for their friends kahit Kristiyano ka pa. Yun ang aking experience. Kailan kung labanan mo sila, awayin mo sila, they are the worst of enemies. O ngayon, panahon ni PRRD, kinaibigan, nagkaroon tayo ng peace agreement, kaya wala na, tahimik na tayo ngayon. Eh, wag na nating i-generalize mga kapatid nating Muslim kasi ang isang Muslim, ang definition ng Muslim is a man who is totally surrendered to the will of Allah, of God. Kaya lang, may mga Muslim din, the same manner Christian, may mga pasaway. Kaya wag nating i-generalize. Kaya ako, I can attest, based para my experience, maraming God-fearing, law-abiding Muslim citizens sa ating bansa. Okay,